feedback has been tremendous. I'm pretty overwhelmed with what's happening. I like it. All my friends, my fans, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shaibani Khan has arrived. It's like, for instance, a big Salman Khan opener. On a weekend, we did similar numbers. People went to a theater here, there, but people here sat at home and watched it, or watched it on their devices, or watched it on their TV. So it's as big, and I'm really thrilled that Ranveer Khilji versus Shabani coming soon.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? And this look is amazing, I must tell you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Appreciate it. Let me put my headphones on so I can hear you guys clearly. How's it going?
Good, great, and congratulations on the success of the Empire. People are loving the series. People are loving your
Yes.
role. I think it's going
Yeah.
great.
Thank you. Yeah, the feedback has been tremendous. I'm pretty overwhelmed with what's happening. I like it. All my friends, my fans, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Shaibani Khan has arrived.
Yes, but this is very surprising when we saw you. The look, of course, is amazing. But
Yeah.
just to digest this thing, that a cute-looking, dimple-faced guy is playing this brutal role. Were you yourself for it?
Well, that's what we call anti-casting, and this is what I call great casting, because uh, when you're casting for something like this, you don't want to take the obvious, right? And I am not the obvious, as you mentioned. Dimple, the so-called romantic lead in most films. It takes guts and it takes vision for directors to see a person differently, and hence I'm grateful and thankful to Mitaksha, my director, and Nikhil Advani, the producer. But yes, when I heard it, and when I heard the role, and when I was first offered it, I jumped at it because I knew this was something something that would showcase my acting capability to audiences, and hence I jumped at the opportunity. I was thrilled when it came to me.
So did you have this thing, curiosity about how will I look and how will it all be? And when it actually was presented to you, it drew a lot of comparisons between your role and Khilji, played by Ranveer
Yes.
Singh. What was
Hmm.
actually also in your
Uh,
mind? Or
no, no, no. When I first heard the role, and when I read the script, there was absolutely no doubt in my mind, or no apprehension as to how it will look. Yes, the look we worked upon. We tried many different looks. We tried a bald look also,
okay,
as the original Mughals were, you see. Uh, but then we decided, obviously, it's a show, so we wanted to make the character, as some fans say, savagely sexy. We wanted to make that character look this way, so we put hair extensions and long hair and kept the beard. And so I wasn't apprehensive about the look. Yes, when you do a period show and when you have a look like that, people will draw comparisons, and they
yes,
drew comparisons to the only other character they know, which was Khilji, played by Ranveer in Padmavat. So I'm okay with comparisons being drawn. Like I say in most of my interviews, as long as it's being drawn to the best, then it's fine. Because Khilji was played really well by Ranveer. Uh, but my character is different. Shaibani Khan is different. There's a different kind of madness which I try to introduce into this character. So people, before they saw it, drew comparisons. After they saw it, thought otherwise.
yes. Even personally, also when I saw that was on my mind that okay, this look is very similar to Khilji, but
Yeah,
eventually because the softer side, the softy inside that Shabani has
yeah.
eventually is
So
something that you
that
really did.
that yeah, that vulnerability we needed at some point. Yes, the character is savage. He's a brutal killer, but
Yeah.
at some point, because of he falls in love, and for 1 second he blinks, he falls in love, and that's his vulnerability, which is his downfall, as you see in the show. You see, so we needed me to play that character, to pull it off the way. I mean, I worked really hard on it, so I'm pretty happy that it's turned out. What people are giving me the kind of feedback that I need and that I want. Yeah.
So you have many brutal scenes in there, a lot of bloodshed and a lot of gory scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Was there any तो खुद करते हुए डर गए कि ओ गॉड ये क्या है?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, एक्चुअली शूटिंग करते समय मुझे लगा कि यार एक्चुअली आई वांटेड इट टू बी एज ब्रूटल एज पॉसिबल एंड एज क्रेजी एज पॉसिबल। तभी तो एक डर पैदा होता है ना, बी इट विद ऑडियंसेस आर वाचिंग, उनको लगना चाहिए कि यार ये आदमी बड़ा खूंखार आदमी है, बड़ा खतरनाक आदमी है। अगर उनको नहीं लगेगा कि आदमी खतरनाक है, then they will, you know, then he doesn't become a powerful antagonist. So we wanted to make him in such a way that you don't know what his next move is going to be. He could come and hug you and keep hugging you, or he could hug you and it could be the end of you. So, you know, we needed to always keep that craziness within the character. And I didn't feel for a second that it was yes, एक scene मुझे लगा यार it was just terrible when I was watching it after I shot it was pulling out the person's जब उसका जीभ मैं खींच रहा हूँ.
Yeah, as a viewer also, it was like, oh, happened actually.
Yeah, you know,
So
and my that was my minister basically in the show, and it was quite amazing. Yeah, to shoot that was just wow. It was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed all these gory scenes, especially crushing that. You know, जब उसकी ताजपोशी कर रहा हूँ मैं, तो तभी जब मैं वो crush करता हूँ and I stabbed his mother in the head. So all those when I watched it ultimately, when my mom and dad also watched it, they were like, "You?" And I'm like, "हाँ, मैंने किया."
but your look is so amazing. I must
Thank you.
congratulate you and all the
Thank
people
you.
behind. But this
Yeah,
look, you loved it
yes.
so much, you're going to carry for some time.
नहीं, अभी फिलहाल मैं I've kept it because शायद एक और फिल्म शायद मैं करने वाला हूँ जिसमें इस तरह की एक लुक चाहिए, बट this is my hair is too long and my beard is too long. इसको मैं कम करने वाला हूँ. तो I'm not
The
going to keep
fans
it too. Yeah, fans like it, people love it, but I've not seen my face for 2 years, you know, because I've had this beard. So I'm going to trim it, and I'm going to, you know, not cut my hair too short, but I'm going to trim my beard and trim my hair very soon. I need to do it. I know fans like it, and it's good. You see, I can do a shampoo ad. I can really do a shampoo ad now. You know.
in your look, there were a lot of, all these extensions and heavy
जी
jewelry and heavy.
जी.
It must be really difficult to shoot in
यार
those. How-
शूटिंग करते समय बहुत मुश्किल था, क्योंकि जो सीन्स हमने यहाँ शूट किया मुंबई में, वैसे मुंबई में गर्मी बहुत है. even though we had air conditioned studios, फिर भी जिस तरह हम लोग जो कपड़े हम पहने हुए थे, it was so layered and there were furs, and then you were wearing all this heavy jewelry, plus you got the extensions and you got scars on the face. Yeah, it was really uncomfortable. तो
Hmm.
शूटिंग के दौरान बहुत ऐसा मतलब अनकंफर्टेबल हमेशा फील हो रहा था, एंड यू जस्ट हैव टू सिट क्वाइटली एंड वेट फॉर योर सीन टू हैपन. ऐसा ना हो कि जब ये लोग कैमरा चेंज कर रहे थे या लाइटिंग चेंज कर रहे थे, यू कैन गो एंड टेक ऑफ एवरीथिंग, बिकॉज वंस यू पुट इट ऑन, यू हैव टू पुट इट ऑन, you have to keep it on. So I was sitting with everything on for about 10-12 hours every day when I was shooting. And at the end of the day, you'd have bruises on your neck and the marks because of all the jewelry and the heavy jewelry. और फिर extensions के साथ, you know, your head really hurts. But you have to do this. अगर you want this feedback, तो ये सब बर्दाश्त करना पड़ेगा.
Right. Abhi Kunal Kapoor joined in and he said that तू फिर जिंदा हो गया.
जिंदा हूँ मैं जिंदा हूँ बाबर, कहाँ हो तुम बाबर, आप आ रहे हो? Is he here? Is he here?
He joined, yes, for some time, but yeah, I wish I
Okay.
could back and we all she could chat.
I can't see any comments. My comments don't seem to be working.
Well,
पता
there were a
नहीं
lot of
क्यों.
people who joined in, and Amrita Arora joined in, and lot of your friends and followers, and of
हाँ,
course, a lot of people are here.
तो गायब हो गई सब. अमृता अरोरा, कहाँ हो तुम? अच्छा, okay. My old co-star. Yeah.
Okay, so any moments, Dino, from while shooting that you remember, like that's really maybe life changing or very dear to you, close to you?
Well, every everything about this show and the whole process about the show has been life changing for me. Has been wonderful. Because firstly, I've been waiting for an opportunity like this to play to play a character like this, which is sort of negative and gives me an opportunity as an actor to excel. So for me, every moment, every scene I did is very memorable. Especially when I worked with Shabana ma'am, when I did that one scene with her. For me, when you see a fantastic actor on set, uh, you want to become better and excel as an actor too. So those moments for me, I really cherish. Working with Nikhil, working with Mitakshara, these have all just been wonderful moments. This entire and even through the pandemic, we shot. Every time lockdown was called off, we go in, we'd shoot, follow all the protocols. Fortunately, none of us got COVID with 250 people on a set. Everyone was safe. So this show was shot through the toughest of times, and yeah, um, I think everything about the Empire is memorable to me. And now the results are even more memorable because it reminds me of when Raz released. लेकिन उस समय इतना social media नहीं था. So the feedback was only through hearsay, and through newspapers and magazines. But अब फिलहाल social media इतना है, हर एक के पास एक phone होता है, एक राय होती है. So you just keep getting so much instantaneous feedback, and it's amazing. It's really good. So it reminds me of
And it's very quick also. It's very personal and quick. So you post a picture
yes,
and immediately you'll start getting the response.
yes. Or word of mouth is so fast. It's so
Yeah.
instantaneous. Like right now. I mean, when I did Raz, there was no Instagram Live. Now there's Instagram Live, and it's like, I love you. Hi, sir. Hello. Yay, wo, falana. I'm from Nepal. Hi, I'm from Bombay. So you see,
So any memorable comment जो आपको in pictures and posts के like कभी आया हो Instagram पे that you think wow यार ये comment बहुत amazing था.
yeah, बहुत सारे. Actually, um, Nasir sir sent me a message. Nasiruddin Shah sir sent me a message, and when you get a message complimenting your acting from the best, then it sort of puts you on top of the world. Likewise, I got many messages from colleagues in the industry and speaking about my work, and I feel that's great. That's amazing because this is what you want to hear as an actor. That fellow actors and colleagues in the industry who are excellent at their work are complimenting you on your work. और इसी के लिए हम लोग जीते हैं, इसी के लिए हम लोग काम करते हैं, इसलिए इसी के लिए हम लोग मेहनत करते हैं. So I've been getting some great feedback, and yeah. So for me, that's why I said everything about this show has been memorable, right from the process of starting to shoot, preparing for it, to the show being released, to hear the numbers of people that have watched it is unbelievable. I mean, the numbers are just mind-boggling. So I'm happy that Hotstar released it. I'm really happy that Hotstar released it because when they told me it's like, for instance, a big Salman Khan opener on a weekend, we did similar numbers. But yes, people went to a theater there, but people here sat at home and watched it or watched it on their devices or watched it on their TV. So it's as big, and I'm really thrilled that Shaibani Khan and the Empire reached out and went to so many people.
Yes, congratulations for that. And we all are looking for a lot of other projects. People are asking, please tell us about your upcoming projects, and we want to see you more in this look.
Yeah. I'm dying to do good work. There are offers coming my way now. Good offers. There are really good offers coming my way. Finally, and
Okay,
so
so
you will
Ranveer has also
see.
Ranveer Singh is
Acha,
commenting.
people
Shaibani
loving
the
it, bro. My Khilji, I love you. He's a sweetheart. He's a beautiful human being, I must say. Not that because he's here, but he actually is truly a beautiful human being. So, hey, they're drawing comparisons to you. Ranveer, I hope you're listening. I'm happy about that, though. I think you're right. I'm very happy about it. Carla, hi. Sorry, I'm saying hi to everybody right now. I can see them,
So
commenting.
they were very disheartened that you were not able to see the comments. Now, if you can, then it'll be great.
Yeah, I'm reading everything that's coming my way. Okay, hello, 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 hello. Now they all say hi to Ranveer. Yeah. So, oh, how sweet. Somebody saying Ritik is nothing in front of you. My friend Ritik is fantastic. You can't take that away from him. Cannot take that away from him. Um, yeah, it's pretty. I did a live just last week with Rushdie, and now it's quite amazing to see so many people so much. I don't do lives too often. I think I should do lives more often. From Bangalore, my hometown. How are you? Nish. Okay. You're the best. Thank you. I think so. I'm from Iran. Wow. Amazing. Shaibani and
Lot
Khilji
of
spin-off. Ranveer. Shaibani and actually, yeah. How about that? A Shaibani Khan and a Khilji spin-off would be interesting, huh?
why
Depends.
not?
Would the audiences love to watch a Shaibani Khan and a Khilji spin-off? The
Of course,
Italian stallion.
I'm a hard problem right now. Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Uh, the Italian
Yes, so we
stallion.
were talking about your upcoming projects, in
Yeah.
case you'd like to share.
Okay, so as a producer, my film released on Z5 last Friday called Helmet. We're
Yes.
pitching two more movies as a producer. I'm talking as a producer now. We've got two more scripts which we're pitching to actors. And as an actor, I have a superstition which I go by that I do not really talk about. There are offers, but I don't talk about them until it actually happens because I've lost many projects. I've lost many projects because of that. For reasons I don't know, but I've lost many projects, good projects, because I've gone and opened my mouth and spoken to everybody and said, "Hey, I might be doing this." But so I'm looking at a few offers at the moment. I've been patient for many years, so I can still be patient. I need to tread carefully in how I move forward now.
And it looks like a good time. Helmet is also getting good reviews. So,
Yes.
what turning a producer a natural choice after being an actor?
I wouldn't say it's a natural choice. It's just it's the only world I know really well. I've been in the film industry for many years. As an actor, I've noticed how producers work, and I've seen the industry really closely. As a matter of fact, my first film which I produced was Jism 2. Helmet is my second film. Yeah, and yeah, we brought Sunny Leone into the movie industry.
That's great.
So, so yeah, so production is good. It's great. It's not a natural progression. It's just that when I started saying no to movies that I didn't want to act in, I still wanted to be close to the industry and maybe try and make movies and stories that I can tell. And hence I became a producer. I like the process. It's great. It's tough. It's not easy. The toughest part is the toughest part is obviously casting. You know, we need to get because it all boils down to the economics and to the business because you need to cast and you need to raise money, and I mean obviously you need to have a great story first. So I'm working. We're working. My team only works on really trying to get the best scripts and really good screenplays to entertain everybody. But I love the process. I love the process.
So, what, as an actor and now a producer, what is that one thing you would actually like to change on the sets or while the production, in the production business?
Ooh, good question. There are quite a few things. You know, you can't. It comes down to basically raising money. I'll tell you why. Because when you cast a film, you need everyone obviously goes for the top 10 actors or the top 12 actors because those top 12 actors can actually guarantee you ticket sales. But besides them, everybody is perception, right? And sometimes you go with good actors who maybe are not too popular, but then to try and raise money on those actors is really tough. You see?
Hmm.
So I wish sometimes studios cooperate and make the whole process easy, even if you're going with just purely talent, purely good talent, as opposed to, talent plus superstardom, right? Uh, so because there are those 10 actors, and how many movies can they do? They can do maybe 2 movies a year. So basically, that's 20 movies a year if you look at only the top rung, right? But we need to make far many more movies. We've got so much great talent. So we need the big studios to be open to making movies with just great talent, as opposed to the perception of them selling tickets or not. That's the only thing. I mean, it's a tough one. It's tough to change that. It honestly is tough to change that. But if that happens, nothing like it, because we've got great talent. We've really got great talent, whether it comes to writers, whether it comes to directors, new young talent, and actors. Wow, we've got some fantastic actors all over this country.
All the best for that. But Dino, are you a foodie?
Yeah, of course. Love eating.
Great. So we are going to have this fun rapid fire section, but it's all
Yeah.
going to be related to food. So
It's going to be what?
This will only be about food.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. So this is going to be a food rapid fire with Dino. And my first question is your favorite dish of cuisine.
Favorite dish of?
Cuisine.
Favorite cuisine. That would be. I mean, I like so much. I love so many different cuisines, whether it's Japanese or whether it's Indian or Iranian, or I love all sorts of food. I really do love all sorts of food. So it'd be tough to pinpoint one. But if you had to ask me, it would probably be, fish curry, rice, and I mean, most South Indian from Kerala, kind of, would be my favorite cuisine. The South Indian food, yeah.
Great. So what do you order most at a restaurant?
Depends which restaurant I go to. If I go to an Indian restaurant, if I go to a South Indian restaurant, it would be, rice and okay. If I go to, let me tell you, if I go to Andhra, it would be an Andhra thali. If I go to Kerala, it would be fried fish and curry, fish curry, maybe some prawns and some prawn fry, with, they have this sambol powder which you mix in it. Oh, delicious. If my hometown Bangalore, it would be bisi beli baat. If I went to Punjab, it would be parathas and dal makhni. It depends where I went. If I was in Japan, I'd have the best sashimi and sushi. If I was in Lebanon, I had the best, Lebanese dishes. Depends where I go, you know.
So what is your favorite restaurant? Which one?
Oh, I went to this really nice restaurant in Bandra, which makes great Japanese food. It's called Nizu. They have delicious food, really good food. Yeah,
Okay, great. One food you can't resist.
I can't resist any food. I mean, and I'll be honest. Even at home, I have rice, dal with ghee and some achar, and I love it. I love it. It's just the dal and the ghee and the rice. Oh my God, it's just to die for. Yeah,
It's the most
so I can't.
satisfying food.
These are all fun foods. They're superb. And I mean, you give me a pizza and a burger, I'd love that too.
So what is your favorite breakfast?
Um, Eggs, avocado, baked beans, that kind of stuff. I mix it all up.
All right. One food memory that you just cannot forget.
A food memory that I cannot. Oh, a food memory I cannot forget. I'm maybe eating Japanese for the first time. I didn't really understand how to eat raw fish, so it didn't. I was just not, it didn't go down too well. But even oysters. When I ate oysters for the first time, you're supposed to put the shell over here, and you're supposed to
Yeah.
slurp it, and it just slid down my throat. Yeah, before I could even, chew it, it just went like something was crawling down my throat, and it was just the dirtiest. Yeah, it was the dirtiest feeling.
Okay. All right. And five things you will always find in your fridge.
5 things you will always find in my fridge: fruit, cheese, chocolate, uh, peanut butter with jelly. Um, yeah, have I named 5 things? Cheese, vegetables. I love eating raw vegetables. Vegetables, fruits, uh, Curd, yogurt. Get lots of yogurt.
Okay,
I think I need more than
great.
5 things.
That's great. Thank you. But अभी हम इतने सारे खाने की बात कर रही है that we need to talk about the fitness. How do you keep so fit?
मैं स्पोर्ट्स बहुत खेलता हूँ और ये एक्चुअली बचपन से एक आदत है क्योंकि जब हम छोटे थे me and my brothers we used to in school we used to participate in all our school inter-school competitions and college sports competitions whether it was athletics. I was very good in athletics and तो ये बचपन से एक आदत है and I you know my father I used to watch him growing up. He used to exercise every day. He still does. My dad still exercises every day and
Wow, that's
he's a yeah. So you know watching that and while growing up it just becomes a habit. तो आज भी अगर मैं वर्कआउट नहीं करता हूँ कहीं ना कहीं I feel little lethargic, you know. So whether it's stretching or whether it's some sort of exercise, I do something every day. And fortunately, I've set up a nice little situation in my house in the garden, and so even if I don't have time, मैं वहाँ जाके कुछ pull-ups करता हूँ, push-ups करता हूँ, या you know something or the other I do every day. So I keep fit. I mean, I keep myself fit.
okay, great. And Shaibani Khan को तो love मिला भी और नहीं भी मिला. What
हाँ जी,
is
हाँ
your
जी, हाँ जी,
status? Everybody, sir,
हाँ
can
जी,
I?
हाँ जी,
Are you single?
जी जी अकेला हूँ मैं. देखो अकेला बैठा हूँ मैं. कोई है नहीं.
जैसे आपने
Yeah.
बोला, all the hearts started coming up.
Yes, bring more hearts, more hearts. प्यार चाहिए मैं ढेर सारा प्यार मुझे चाहिए आपका. प्लीज मुझे भिजवा दो. Not only via Instagram.
All right, great. I think it was a super fun chat with you here, and I
Thank
hope
you
you
so much. Thank you everybody. Thank you for participating and love you guys. Ranveer, Khilji versus Shabani coming soon.
we will. Thank you so much, Dino. It was really fun.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care.